Welcome to Cryptomancer. Here we cut through the noise and focus on the charts, not the hype. Today we're exploring the Bitcoin dominance trend and its implications for the altcoin market. Understanding this trend provides valuable insights into the strengths and potential of altcoins. Stick around as we break it down and use this analysis to refine our trading and investment strategies. Let's dive in. All right, here we have a split chart with Bitcoin dominance on the top, that is BTC.D, on the weekly chart, with a 21 EMA indicated by the yellow trend line here. And on the bottom, we have total 3. Now, total 3, for anybody who doesn't know, is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So generally speaking, we expect to see these mirror each other most of the time, but not always. We're just putting it down there just to show the health of the altcoin market. It makes it a little easier to visualize. So let's go ahead and jump in here. So the farthest back that this goes is 2017. And what we can see here is Bitcoin, as Bitcoin starts Bitcoin dominance specifically starts to downtrend here below the 21 EMA, we can see that altcoins, which are indicated by total 3 here, start to move upwards. It's really subtle, but if you zoom in here, you can see that they started to pick up steam here, and especially after Bitcoin dominance breaks the 21 EMA to the downside and then retests it and confirms more downside, this is when altcoins are pumping right here. And they pumped all the way up until January of 2018. Now, if we jump to the Bitcoin regular chart, January of 2018 was right here. So this is basically 3 weeks actually. 3 weeks after Bitcoin topped is when altcoins topped as well. And that was the peak of the market right there. And you'll see here, Bitcoin dominance starts to move upwards, tests the 21 EMA, gets rejected, moves up again, and then finally breaks the 21 EMA here, and then continues to trend upwards for a full year here. You'll see it moves up, tests the 21, continues to move up, a little fake out here to the downside, continues to move up again. And right here in January 2020, Bitcoin dominance breaks the 21 trend and starts moving down. So if we look January 2020, what we can see here is that January 2020, let's see here, that was basically one month after Bitcoin broke the all-time high is when altcoins started moving. So here, January, you could see here in the magenta line here that as Bitcoin starts to trend downwards, you can see here clearly total 3 is moving up and up. And then we had a peak here right as Bitcoin dominance bottomed. Our peak was in May of 2021. And then we had a dip and altcoins moved up even higher, made a new high in August of 2021. And then another high in November of 2021. And that right there was the end of the altcoin run. And that's indicated here by this rejection of the 21, showing that and as total 3 moves up here, we can see that it peaked out here in November 2021. And that was basically the end of the party. It's only lower lows from there. And Bitcoin dominance starting to regain some strength, trades sideways. And then Bitcoin dominance takes over again here in January 2023. Now, if we look at January 2023, what we can see here is that was right when Bitcoin broke out. So this was the bottom of the 2022 bear market after the last bull run. And as soon as Bitcoin starts to make higher highs here on the weekly chart, in January. Here we can see Total 3 is just trading sideways. So it's just Bitcoin stealing the show here, sucking all the air out of the room. And looks like Total 3 did have some pumps in here, some trending upwards here, and got smacked back down. This was right here. This was the Bitcoin halving. And from there, altcoins just kind of traded sideways and down. And then what we have here that's really interesting is a break of the 21 on Bitcoin dominance. And what we're looking for here is two things. One is a break below the trend line, where we see multiple weekly closing candles below it. And then also a sloping down of the 21 EMA, this yellow line here. So we want to see those two things, closing weekly candles below that, and then the slope down. And that indicates that altcoins are taking the lead, otherwise known as altcoin season. So it looks like we're just starting to get into that right now, actually, here in December, the beginning of December 2024. So altcoins are just getting started according to Bitcoin dominance right here. All right, so if you like this content, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.